I am David DeAngelo's best friend. I was downtown with him in San Diego 12, 15 years ago when he was getting shot down left and right, and he decided that he was going to do whatever it took to figure this stuff out. And so I've been with him along the way the whole time. I was behind the scenes, behind every program. I helped him do every seminar he did, helped him create every product that did, and I guest spoke on Cocky Comedy, on Deep Inner Game, and also spoke for a minute on Meeting Women Online, more for comedy relief than anything else. But the behind-the-scenes aspect of it allowed me to not only learn from him, but also contribute to him as well. Primarily around the idea of like these different aspects of humor, these different kind of forms, this banter, this sarcasm. A lot of those distinctions that have come out in the programs have come out kind of, as a result of, of us kind of learning things together, if you will. And that's kind of my background from that context. Speaking about things that I've learned and that I continue to learn about dating and about relationships and about keeping attraction going, not only from the initial phases of attraction, but also keeping it going long term. I've been studying personality types for 15 years. Personality types is one thing that I will confidently say that I'm an expert on. I've used those techniques to meet women and kind of step into their world fast and create attraction by saying specific things to them, asking specific questions that I know for a fact show up for them in their models of the world, whereas other girls I wouldn't ask those questions. Silver Tongue Secrets came out of the idea that there are different types of humor that attract different types of women, right? And it's the idea of not only taking kind of that stuff to the next level, because there's not a lot out there, there's only 1 or 2 programs out there on that, but kind of taking everything to the next level, but also teaching guys how to think about that stuff, how to structure it, and how to tune it to the specific personality and the specific kind of self-esteem that kind of emerges when you interact with a woman. Attractor Factors is about teaching men what women find attractive about men and allowing them to recognize and identify those things within themselves and then teach them the techniques and specific strategies to foster them and grow them within themselves. What personality persuasion is about stepping into a woman's model of the world based on her personality type and her identity, or what I refer to as the identification process. So there are different personality archetypes, and then within those archetypes, there are several, I think there's about a dozen of them, identifications within that. So sub kind of personality archetypes. And so personality persuasion is about identifying those and then speaking to the exact language, the self-image, and the attraction factors that each one of those personality types has, allowing you to understand them and then tune, if you will, if that's what your desire is, aspects of the way you communicate, the way you dress, the way you just kind of walk through the world to attract those specific women to you. Almost kind of like a psychic ability, if you will, because when you get this stuff at a core level, you're able to know things about women and about that they would almost think you were like, how the hell would you possibly know that? Because these are things that are human archetypal things that are primal. And when you kind of crack the code on that, you can step in and communicate and do things that almost nobody else who doesn't understand this stuff can do. And that's what we're doing with that program. Are you currently dating the kind of women that you want? Or are you just kind of selling for second best? Do you understand and know those things about you that make you attractive to women? Are you connected to those things? Do you use those as a currency in the world to get the kind of women you want? Do you know how to speak to women to create that sarcasm, those kind of cocky kind of phrases and cocky comedy type stuff to create that kind of attraction to women? And if you've answered no to any of those, join us. And I think you'll get a lot of value from it. It's kind of the next level in the evolution of this kind of becoming the man that gets the kind of woman that he wants in life.